What's up YouTube, Zero here, and today I have the Fortitude Fane on the Immortal Difficulty, the hardest difficulty in Immortals of Aveum. In this video, I'm going to show you the Fortitude Fane, then I'm going to give you some tips and tricks, at least from what I learned, to more easily complete this trial. Without further ado, let's talk about it. So this Fortitude Fane is going to have 3 rounds. The first round is going to have a bunch of what I'll call lesser enemies. There are 1 or 2 in the first round that will charge at you, so make sure you take them out with your red spell. Your red spell is typically your more up close and personal spell. For the others, though, there are these 2 posts on the side of the map that you're going to come in on. I would recommend utilizing those as cover so you can dodge behind them and utilize your range spell, your blue spell, to take out those longer range enemies. Now, in the second round, almost the same is going to happen. You're going to have some lesser enemies charge at you. Again, you're going to want to utilize your red spell to take them out. But again, utilize those posts at the beginning of the map for cover. What it's going to help you do is it's going to help you take cover from the further enemies that are firing their ranged attacks at you. Now, in this second round, there are going to be an enemy or 2 that does spawn with a shield. I liked utilizing my blue spell. I didn't want to go up close and personal. I took my range shots on this further enemy and bobbed and weaved behind this far post. So I would go back and forth while this enemy would shoot at me. I would move back and forth behind this post so the enemy would miss its shots, and then I would utilize the blue range spell to take him out from a distance. Now the final round is going to have a heavier enemy and then 2 of these spider creatures. Now this is the round where I pulled out my limpet to slow down my enemies. This made it so the heavier enemy that would charge at you, I was able to keep him off of me, and then I would use my heavier spells to take him out as well as the spiders, because these enemies are a little bit harder to take out. So again, I would still utilize the post because the spiders were dealing decay damage, so they would shoot their decay out and it would deal extra damage to me. So I was still trying to utilize the post as much as possible to hide from that decay damage, and then I would utilize my heavier spells as well as my limpet to slow them down and deal excessive amounts of damage. So I would recommend saving those heavier spells to the third round because you really never know if you're going to get mana crystals to replenish your mana. So I would recommend saving those heavier spells for this final round so you can more easily take out the spiders and the heavier enemy. But again, utilize these posts to your advantage. It'll help you dodge a lot of the heavier damage and some of the range damage so you can finish the Fortitude Fane. Well, I've finished it. Let's go get the reward and then see where this is on the map. So, time to collect the reward, and this is a good one, an increased health from completing the Fortitude Fane. So that's pretty awesome. Get the Radiant Hellstone to increase my health. Now let's see where this is at on the map. So we're actually right before, you can see this jetting up, this king type structure that you can see through. If you're on this first quest, you can see where we were at, but the Fortitude itself is right before that king-like structure is jetting up along that curve. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, peace.